That's every time I stream, that gets sent to the chat, fool. How the fuck my AirPod up?
It's a very strange trait. Very strange trait. It's a very strange trait. Very strange.
Of course. Don't let that nigga get it over with.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. And off we go from Denver. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You ready for my demons? Girl, I got you. Every time I...
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
If you take him back, he would kick you on the river. But I know that you don't get it.
This is 3rd and 9.
Depends on what you're asking for, to be honest.
Throwing is Wilson. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Denver.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2 now, 2nd and goal. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fuck. I'm just trying to get my paper straight. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to keep my paper straight. Yeah. My shit away.
Jones again.
Oh wow.
And I think they stopped him again.
Oh, wow.
They did at the 1
No
yard
way.
line. No gain on the
I'm just
play there.
trying to
They're
get
going to
my
need to come
paper
up with
straight.
something better here on 3rd and goal.
I'm just trying to get my paper straight. Okay, yeah. How could you? Come on,
So
man.
here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't
Oh,
broken yet.
oh, fuck your nigga.
They'll try and run it in with
Bro,
Jones.
get in the fucking end zone,
Jones
bro.
is not
This
gonna
shit is
have
about
the
to
first
piss me
down
off.
as they stop him short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to
This
bring
shit
up
about to
a
piss me
4th
off.
and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
And I ain't do shit. I know.
Could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they
So
had him
fuck
under
his
wraps
feelings.
pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Exactly.
Second and 4. Williams
Oh,
brings
fuck
it
no.
in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
The way he articulates words can't help it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I mean, she's so perfect in all the world, get a foundation, everything. The girl, it's a matter of time. Fame got some mind. We got potential, baby. Just imagine it combined. No.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Look at that shit,
and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Relax. Yo, what the fuck?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time
I
they
got the
had the
niggas in the
football,
wrong
but now
spot.
they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave them no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
I don't see you loony ass niggas. Say we don't see you booty ass niggas. My nigga bigger than a bounce. Shit just smell like an ounce. Right quick. Tight jeans on so she feel my shit. Give me something good, baby. Give me something good, shawty. Bring it back to the hood, baby.
Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option.
And then get a nice shine.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Hey, still fucking with the same ass nigga.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. It's caught. And he's before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a big play there for the
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play.
Give me that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this.
In the cold, cold world outside.
Coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks.
God, I'm so high.
Much easier it is to actually prepare during that time.
Can you been? Can we please stop fighting? I'm gonna do inside. I might lose my life tonight. Won't be made back right. I'm gonna do inside. Okay. Down. He wouldn't give a damn. Okay, if I left. What? Talk your shit, young boy. That's how we feeling right now. That's how we fucking feeling.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
I just want to ball out. There you go.
And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not.
Oh, do that!
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work.
Tell me now.
So that you can't possess the football.
Are you trying to break me? Are you trying to make me?
And they'll go back to Smith.
I'm saying that. That's it. Thanks to you.
There, but only a yard leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
That's 1-7 on EA Sports. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away.
Damn.
This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits it
Melon that motherfucker.
continues into the end zone.
Tell me now, is you trying to break me or you trying to make me? All right, shawty. All right, shawty.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
What the fuck
Things
is this?
progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. And got his man complete.
Go. Get your ass. Get in there. Get in there.
On the way home for a Broncos score. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after his
Something on wrong. She said she like a me. Fly in a jet, but fly in a E.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
I'm like, baby, my grandma died. I was at a sleepover.
Williams now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2nd and 5. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I'm about to push. I'm gonna die here all alone and by myself because I got broken life
Okay, he's
support.
not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Oh, I thought he jogged that nigga.
And turn it into positives moving forward. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Who the fuck was on my line this time? Bro, bitch, I ain't got to die this time.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On third down, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, nigga, it's too real. Nigga, it's too real. That's what looking like me, huh? Send shots, ain't talking about free throw. Walker, man. Got me out in a walker, man. Told me I'm a partner, man. Sliding. I like 17.
To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, and
My first shot at that time, but you giving me good. I love him. He might be down.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Hey, hold on.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he simply got down to a knee at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Beckham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. McManus's point after is good. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Just without a weapon. Even just a weapon. With my eyes open. I don't push the code.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Why would you come see me now?
They want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. picked up by Michael O.J. Moody. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Broncos defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And
You
the
personally,
is
you
on
sitting at the
here in
GM
this
table.
first
You
half.
sitting four players. One was actually a first-round pick from this year, and 4 first-round picks.
This fielded
Noah
right at the goal
historically is one
line.
of the greatest defenders ever.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the
You sitting at the
19.
GM
I
table.
said no.
Okay, what would you have done
I wouldn't trade him personally.
if you had to make a trade? What was the best you offered?
I'd probably offer 3 firsts, maybe 2 firsts and a decent player.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
Yeah, I'd
See if
just
they can get the ball
walk
moving
around
again.
And we'll see if they can do it here.
Oh, what he?
I told you, your mama was right.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
So could you.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I don't know, man.
Even
Color
without
up.
top
Well,
pressure
pretty
in his face, it
close.
just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, had his hands on it. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Oh, this is Shamar.
He's been a busy man
Oh, my
here in this
God.
first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
What week is this?
14.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Hey, check 4.
The give is to Jones. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Exit. 31's the mic. Here we go. Push left. Let's get off the field, G. Let's get off the field, G.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Dang.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's the same dumbass route he was running.
Chase Claypool, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Williams to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, you doing all this extra shit, you stupid bitch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
You can't even get a text back like, bitch, you don't even fuck with me. Well, how the fuck I'm thirsty when you told me you was gonna fuck with me? I'd just be one of that bitch that suck my dick and trying to bucks me.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
My feelings don't hurt, bitch. Bitch, I got on you.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You just spent time with called you one of my other bitches.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Goal, nigga. But she ain't messing with no broke, nigga. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Press his ass.
Now back to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Oh!
And now here's
He got that!
interception.
Yeah! Yeah!
Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here go, nigga. But she ain't messing with no bro, nigga. I ain't saying here go, nigga. But she ain't messing with no bro, nigga. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down.
Wilson. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. And I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. On first down, Wilson.
Ooh, boy.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
But listen, when you've got the
Ain't
lead,
messing with no broke
there's absolutely
nigga.
no sense
I
trying
ain't
to
saying
fit the ball in
shit
where you
goes.
should. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Well, that'll be caught by Cup. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos add on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and
Early, he crossed my
again.
mind
You're going to
on the
take care of
side.
it,
That's
but
a
you have to be
come,
careful
man.
about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
She loves you. You can love somebody still standing in the back. It don't take much to love. You can love somebody just by being attacked. She loyalty is an action. You gonna hang for him still have my back.
Defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. That one complete. He
Damn,
short.
get his ass.
And he's got room. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Oh, hey.
DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
No
and
way.
it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer.
You got me once as fuck you forever.
Point after,
Sure,
right down the middle.
love
So they
that.
do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
They are like heavy metal, and now ain't that shit to me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
second down. Another shot to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses on
Now Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A huge play there for Denver.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Wilson on first down. This is caught. All the way home for the Broncos score. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Jameer, you stupid as hell for that video.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Second and 6. That's once again complete to Chark.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yeah.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
They go play action now. Wilson. He completes it to Beckham. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Odell Beckham, 57 yards. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle. My goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Williams. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Michael O.J. Mudia. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Randy Gregory. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Chase Claypool, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Williams now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
He caught that, and he trucked his way out of that.
To the 37, gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
They go play action here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They've been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the the gun on third down. Wilson. Claypool with another catch. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
13, Mike 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Mike 13. 13. It's 60 back. 60 back. It's going to be a long day. Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in. It's going to be a long day for you. Mike 13.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.